and reliable. This is your First Alert forecast with meteorologist Kevin Phelps.
Well, get ready for another very summer-like day here in the QCA. I know school's still in session, but boy, it's going to feel like the middle of summer here later on today. We have a little bit of fog developing here from I-80 at Walcott, even evident here from I-80 at 280 to I-80 at Brady. Now, is it thick? No, I don't think we're going to see any special weather statements or anything like that, but I expect this to continue to develop here until the sun comes up, which is around 5:40 here this morning, and we have sky view pointed towards the east. You can see a barge coming up the Mississippi right now. I got stuck on Arsenal Bridge there yesterday as a barge was locking through. As you head out, though, you can tell that we have a little bit of cloud cover there off to the east as well. Hanging on to 60 in both Princeton and Kewanee. Low 60s once you get north of Highway 30. Along I-80, we're kind of hanging out in the mid to upper 50s, which is still all very warm for this time of morning. Average lows are around 50 degrees. Not a ton of wind at the moment, but as you get into the midday, early afternoon hours, southeast winds will gust to about 15 and 20, which is about what we had here yesterday. Now, clouds and radar are demonstrating that we have fairly benign weather setting up again today. So any storms and showers that develop will be what we call air mass thunderstorms. So once we get to the mid 80s, that's the convective temperature, we'll start to see some clouds develop, and some of those clouds will produce a stray shower or rumble of thunder with areas in northwest Illinois most favored. Aside from that, we're all getting to the mid 80s today. The average high in the middle of summer is 86 degrees. We're going to be there at 4:15 this afternoon. Now, as you head into tomorrow morning, we're going to start off much warmer. We get southeast winds beginning to pick up overnight. 60s and 70s here by sunrise. There will be some thunderstorms off to our north and to our west, but what this is demonstrating is that we're going to be firmly in the warm sector of this system. So this is going to allow us to quickly warm into the mid and low 90s here by 2 and 3 on Thursday afternoon. All of our record highs are in the low 90s. So I think we will be setting and breaking record highs here tomorrow, regardless if we get thunderstorms or not. Now, starting at around 3 and 4 o'clock, all eyes turn to areas from Galena through Clinton, Kewanee, and Princeton. If we are able to get storms to develop during this time frame, the ingredients are there for severe weather, but this window is very short-lived, because I think by 5 and 6, everything that is going to help lift those thunderstorms is well off to our east. So while our severe weather threat is decreasing, our chances for record highs increasing. So by 6:30 tomorrow night, we're still hanging out in the mid 80s. Now, the cool air behind this system is certainly lagging. We're going to have another mild day here on Friday. You'll have these southwest winds, mid 60s Friday morning around sunrise. We all get to the mid 80s in the afternoon. We will have some passing clouds, but this is one of these scenarios. If you're out and about, say Friday evening, around 6 or 7 o'clock, this front begins to barrel through. So notice that we're in the low 80s by 7 o'clock in the Quad Cities, low 60s in Waterloo. You're going to quickly see temperatures dropping back to the 60s there throughout your Friday evening. Now, as far as severe weather is concerned, we actually have a level 2 risk in parts of northeastern Joe Davies and Carroll County here heading into Thursday afternoon. Level 1 risk does include the Quad Cities metro down to Galesburg, but I'm more concerned about areas even north and east of Galena and Savannah for that severe weather threat. So while our threat is decreasing, areas to our east and northeast, it's certainly increasing. So we kind of get the best case scenario with that. We're back to normal this weekend. We're going to be in the mid 70s here both Saturday and Sunday. I think we'll have some passing clouds there at times, but as we get into next week, this is when we have another very active weather pattern setting up. Well, it's too early to determine threats for severe weather or not. I think in general, a lot of that stays to our south, but this turns into maybe a soggy weather pattern here heading into next Monday and Tuesday.